It's getting serious.
It's been serious since you guys went on your first date and you got mad that he wouldn't kiss you.
That was the second date.
Second date. Yeah, gosh, Mykelti.
Look, second date, we went to see The Little Mermaid. There is a song, Kiss the Girl. It's
Sister wives Kody Brown jealous of Janelle's boyfriend. And Meri Brown faces an awkward showdown alone at Gwendolyn's wedding shower. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives star, Kody Brown is struggling watching Christine Brown Woolley moving on with David Woolley. But it seems to be a common trait for him. He can't stand to see Janelle Brown with another man. It brings out his true jealousy. Kody Brown doesn't like seeing his women with other men. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown met Christine Brown Woolley's boyfriend at the time, David Woolley. Seemingly, he was jealous about the way Christine hung off of David's shoulder. Likewise, he was enraged that David spent so much time focusing on his wife, Robyn Brown. Furthermore, he was sizing David up as he spoke about adoring his grandkids and being comfortable with his experience of raising 8 kids. Undoubtedly, it will be hard for Kody to see Christine after the proposal. But fans find it funny when Kody shows his jealousy over Janelle Brown's boyfriend. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans can't help but laugh at how jealous Kody Brown gets when Janelle Brown shows up with another man. First, a user says, Kody jealous of Janelle's boyfriend in the 90s. Then, they post a picture of a segment from their book and give some background information. They add, this passage from the Becoming Sister Wives book always makes me laugh so hard. For context, Meri and Kody have been married for a while. Janelle has been divorced and dating LDS men for a while, and Kody's been making sure to keep Janelle in their orbit without telling anyone he wants to marry her. KM invited Janelle to visit them in their new place in another state and she brought her boyfriend with her. Kody was very bothered by this. One Redditor says, this is genuinely one of the creepiest paragraphs I have read. I expect an apology. Another viewer adds, Grody, let me help you out. That feeling is called jealousy. It had nothing to do with spirituality and intellectual compatibility. ETA that 17-year-old girl must dance every day thinking about the bullet she dodged. The last paragraph, second to last line. I was certain that she was doing this to keep herself at a distance from me. What a narcissist. After the original post, several other Sister Wives fans added their thoughts about Kody Brown being jealous of Janelle Brown bringing a boyfriend. He has said so many times he never loved them. This proves the lie. Imagine being so insecure with yourself that you need to lie about loving someone. Funny how his revelations were timed with wanting to bang another woman. He and Janelle both admitted they had a very physical relationship. She even called it FWB as late as Flagstaff. For guys like Kody from certain religious groups and cults, it's quite obvious that when they describe spiritual awareness, they're talking about lust. They only seem to have these kind of feelings when they want to be with a woman. Did anyone catch when Christine told Janelle she and Kody weren't intimate and Janelle was basically like, oh we don't have that problem? The way she said it made me feel like Janelle and Kody are super freaky together. Dibble liar with everything he spins. However, he's not a good one. Undoubtedly, he frequently tries to rewrite history even though there are plenty of sources to disprove him. Wait a minute, didn't he say Janelle and Christine were begging to be in his family and came to him panting like dogs? Pick a lie, Kody. It's easier to remember one than multiple. He can make literally anything about him. The mental gymnastics it takes to envision yourself as the center of everyone's universe is incredible. Right. Kody can only view Janelle dating someone else as being completely about him. Imagine Kody Brown feeling like you're his intellectual equal. That's like saying you're as bright as the dimmest bulb on a string of Christmas lights. How insulting. Reading the book really opened my eyes to how much Kody has deluded himself into thinking he never cared about his other wives. Each wife, except Christine apparently, was someone he actively wanted. In the latest Sister Wives episode, Meri Brown faced a tough situation. She attended Gwendolyn Brown's wedding shower alone. The moment she walked in, it was clear that things could get uncomfortable fast. With ex-husband Kody Brown and his favored wife, Robyn Brown, making a last-minute appearance as a couple, it left Meri feeling like the odd one out. Notably, Christine Brown was also there, basking in happiness alongside her new fiancé, David Woolley. Janelle Brown was unable to attend as she was in North Carolina, but several of her kids were present. For many viewers, Meri's solo appearance triggered sympathy. It wasn't hard to notice how vulnerable she looked entering a space full of people who have, at times, been less than supportive. Fans quickly took to social media to voice their concern. "I felt so sad seeing Meri walk in alone, especially with all the history between her and Christine," one fan commented. But what came next was a surprising, heartfelt moment that viewers didn't see coming. The emotional tension reached a peak when Meri Brown approached Christine Berwin. Fans knew from previous episodes that Christine wasn't interested in a friendship with Meri. She had already made it clear she wouldn't invite Meri to her wedding. But when Meri greeted Christine, she put her vulnerability on full display. She hugged her former sister-wife and said, "I love you." Fans collectively held their breath, waiting to see Christine's reaction. To their surprise, Christine responded, "I love you too." The emotional exchange, however, didn't sit well with everyone. Many felt Christine's reaction was disingenuous, given her previous comments about not wanting Meri in her life. Christine's, "I love you too," felt hypocritical, one fan noted. "She's been saying all season she wants nothing to do with Meri." Others wondered if Meri would have even shown up had she seen the episodes of Christine dismissing her before the shower. If Meri knew how Christine really felt, would she have still come? Questioned another viewer. Despite the momentary warmth, the underlying tension remains palpable. However, Meri didn't let the awkwardness dampen her spirits for long. After the episode aired, Meri Brown took to social media to show fans just how great her life is outside of the sister wives drama. In real time, she has been radiating positivity and humor, demonstrating that she's embracing her independence. Meri recently shared a funny video. It showed her, dressed to the nines in a sleek black leather outfit, climbing onto a rusty old tractor in search of a farmer date. Fans were left in stitches at her antics, with many applauding her newfound sense of humor. "Her sense of humor is so underrated," one commenter gushed. Other posts show Meri catching rolls of toilet paper dropped from a low-flying plane with the playful message, "Just roll with it." She even did a side-splitting recreation of Weekend at Bernie's, with her best friend Jen Sullivan pushing her around like a corpse. It's clear Meri is finding joy in the little things and refuses to let the past weigh her down. While Meri is busy living her best life, fans are eagerly awaiting her upcoming book. Although she hasn't shared an exact release date, she dropped some intriguing hints on Facebook. "I've said my voice will be heard, and I'm in the middle of telling my story," she teased. "But it's not done yet, and without an ending, it can't be completed." Meri's focus right now is on her motivational business, Worthy Up, where she aims to inspire others. She invited her followers to be part of her ongoing journey, implying that her story, and perhaps the book, will evolve as she does. Sister Wives fans love to dote on Janelle Brown. Seemingly she stays out of the drama her other sister wives cause. And fans seem to relate more to Janelle compared to the others. Recently, Sister Wives Janelle Brown takes to Twitter to share about how they got some unexpected winter weather. Janelle shares a photo of everything covered with a good amount of snow. Janelle tweets, "Definitely more snow than was expect." However, it seems like Janelle is in good spirits about it all. She says, "I'll take it." And the snow isn't the only unexpected thing that Janelle Brown tweets about. "I seriously just saw a guy cross-country ski by my house." She goes on to write, "I'm assuming for his morning workout." And Janelle seems impressed by this unique workout. "How brilliant is that?" she exclaims. "Luckily it seems like this weather is out of the ordinary for this time of year." Janelle tweets, "We may not have this big of storm the rest of the year, but I'll be ready to ski or snowshoe next time." Fans react to Janelle's winter weather tweet. Fans take to the comments of this tweet to give their reaction. Shockingly, one fan shares details about the weather they're expecting in Colorado. The fan writes, estimating 91 inches in some areas. Another fan lets Janelle know that it's 50 degrees in Washington. And then as expected, another fan wonders if Janelle is still living in her own house. Still dealing with all the winter weather, Janelle Brown takes to her Instagram stories to share details about a practical new workout. Unfortunately, it seems that her snowblower broke. She shares, "Snowblower broke after last storm." However, in true Janelle spirit, she doesn't complain about the inconvenience. Instead, she makes the best of it. So today's workout, she writes. While it was hard to tell how much snow there was in the picture Janelle Brown shares on Twitter, she confirms this picture. She writes, "There is at least a foot of snow, so I just shoveled path. It imaginable that anything more than that would be a daunting task." Sister wives Janelle Brown is mom to 6 children, and 9 bonus children. However, she recently shares how time differences pose some difficulties when it comes to keeping in touch. However, it seems that COVID-19 isn't a significant concern for Janelle Brown anymore. She and her daughter, Savannah Brown, take to Instagram to share about a trip they're taking. Janelle Brown takes to Instagram earlier today, to share a photo of herself with Savannah. The ladies are donning paper face masks. "New ways of traveling with masks, but it's all great," shares Janelle. Excitingly, the two are off to North Carolina to visit Maddie, Caleb, Axel and Evie. "It's been too long since I've snuggled them," writes the mother and grandmother. Notably, Axel and Evie are Kody and Janelle Brown's first 2 grandchildren. At the moment, they are currently awaiting the arrival of Mykelti's first child. This should happen any day now. Additionally, Savannah captures a moment from the trip. She posts a sunrise photo from the airport. Her caption isn't as informative as her mother's. "Had a crazy early flight today but was able to capture this gorgeous sunrise," writes Savannah. COVID shamed for traveling during the wake of an ongoing global pandemic, it doesn't seem like Janelle and Savannah are dealing with much backlash about traveling from Arizona to North Carolina. As Sister Wives fans know, the episodes currently airing on TLC are about a year behind current time. One fan points this out in the comments section of Janelle's photo. "I am watching your newest episode now about COVID a year ago and it's just unbelievable how it's still around and impacting us. Safe travels," writes the fan. All of the other comments seem to mirror similar sentiments. Many of the comments in Janelle's post wish her safe travels. However, in Savannah's comments section, a follower points out how things are different in the UK than the US. "Enjoy your time, family time," begins the comment. "We're still in lockdown in the UK but hopefully won't be long," writes the fan. Recently, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown video chats with Us Weekly correspondent Christina Garibaldi. Ultimately, the interview is to shine a light on some things from this season. Eventually, things seem to get emotional towards the end of the interview. Janelle Brown is the second wife of polygamist Kody Brown. Interestingly enough, she gave birth to his first child, Logan. Together the couple also has Maddie, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah. While it would seem like Savannah is a baby, Distractify points out that when Sister Wives filming began, she was 5 years old. So now she is 15 years minus 0 LD. How does the plural marriage setup affect Janelle's relationship with Kody's 9 other children? Things get emotional while Janelle speaks with Christina Garibaldi. Garibaldi brings up her conversation with Kody. She shares that Kody says he would never file for divorce from any of the wives, but that they're free to leave if they want to. Additionally, Garibaldi states that if Janelle ever thought about divorcing Kody, then she's divorcing all of the sister wives. 2. Janelle Brown gets emotional speaking about all her bonus children. It almost seems like that's one of the biggest factors to take into consideration when thinking about dissolving a plural marriage. What seems to weigh heavily on Janelle's mind is the kids. "So I have all these children that are like my bonus children. You know, they aren't like my biological children, but they're my children," shared Janelle. "And you know, I wouldn't have any, technical right to see them, or to have access to them," continues the mother. However, Janelle also shares that she doesn't think it would go down like that in our family. Ultimately, she points out that there are multiple layers of relationships. "It's not like I'm just going to leave Kody," says Janelle. While people may think that there is tension between the wives, according to Janelle that doesn't seem to be true. Especially when she mentions that leaving Kody means leaving Robyn, Christine, and Meri. Janelle also shares that she and Meri talk regularly and work on their relationship. Their conversations are light and easy, and about fun stuff. Us Weekly sits down with Sister Wives star Christine Brown. Thanks to this interview, fans can get a first-hand look at why polygamy works for Christine. Interestingly enough, this shines a light on the claim that some fans recently made about Christine. Recently, fans claim that they don't think Christine is cut out for plural marriage. Does Christine Brown see polygamy as a chance to be unfaithful? Christine Brown is the third wife of polygamist Kody Brown from TLC's hit show Sister Wives. Together they have 6 children: Aspen, 26, Mykelti, 24, Peyton, 22, Gwendolyn, 19, Isabel, 18, and Truly, 10. For a long time, Christine was the most recent wife. This is until Kody adds Robyn to the mix. Ultimately, fans of Sister Wives probably feel pretty familiar with Christine. In a shocking opening statement, Christine Brown shares some historical context about her life. "I've never been a monogamous person, never. So, I mean, it's so out there and beyond my understanding to have a guy around every night," shares Christine. Some may be quick to wonder if she sees this lifestyle as a ticket to be unfaithful to Kody. However, it seems like this lifestyle is just a case of personal preference when it comes to Christine's life. "I felt like it would cramp my style a lot because of never had that as soon as Kody and I married." Furthermore, Christine shares some insight into what it is like to be the third wife in a plural marriage. "I was the third wife. And so, I really like the independence that I have and I love the freedom that I have." Assumably, this independence and freedom come from the fact that she doesn't have to spend time planning her days around her partner. "I love that I can just have those evenings where I'm wearing the grossest, most comfortable clothes ever and I'm just, curled up on the couch with the girls, eating popcorn and playing games or something." However, this freedom and independence aren't without consequence. Christine Brown shares that she feels bad saying that. "Big picture, it seems like the downside of polygamy isn't that bad. I do have to do repairs myself. Like, if a fridge breaks down, I have to call the appliance guy." Ultimately, Christine shares, "But I think after a while, you just get used to it." Good news for Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Christine, Janelle and Robyn. The state of Utah has decriminalized polygamy, which means they can rest easy when visiting the state. Under the new law, plural marriage is no longer a felony and is now considered to be an infraction. Sister Wives stars celebrate good news. Sunday's upcoming episode of Sister Wives will see Kody Brown, Meri, Christine, Janelle and Robyn celebrating. The family has learned that a law decriminalizing plural marriages has been put into effect in Utah. The new bill was signed into law in March 2020 and took effect in May that year. However, the reality TV show is only now catching up with that. Fans will remember that earlier in this season, the Brown family was fearful of returning to Utah. The place that they once called home considered their plural marriage a felony at that time. However, in a sneak peek into Sunday's episode, the family rejoices over the news. The plural family has waited a long time to tell their children that they are no longer considered felons. Kody Brown and plural family no longer felons. In a sneak peek into Sunday's episode, Robyn, 42, opens up in a confessional. She says, "We have some really fun, exciting news to tell the kids today. I'm just so excited." Kody, 52, adds that this is news they have hoped to actually give their kids for 10 years or more. Robyn sits down with her children and explains the new law in Utah that makes plural marriage an infraction. She compared it to be equal to receiving a traffic ticket. This means that the state has essentially decriminalized plural marriage. Up until the law was passed, bigamy was a third-degree felony. In fact, it was legally punishable by up to 5 years behind bars plus a fine of up to $5,000. Janelle Brown, 51, shares 6 children with Kody, namely Logan, Maddie, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel and Savannah. "We're like no longer felons for living our religion, she says in a confessional. Janelle explained that historically, for around 50 years after the Mormon pioneers came to Salt Lake in 1847, they practiced polygamy. Janelle said it was part of their religion and wasn't weird. However, 40 years later, around 1890, they decided they wanted to try for statehood. In order to be able to do so, they had to outlaw polygamy, and it has been illegal ever since. Janelle added, for 150 years, we've been felons. Kody's wife, Meri, 50, was raised in a plural family and views polygamy as a basic human right. Meri added that she doesn't think Kody sharing a bedroom with another adult woman is hurting anyone. As for Kody, he believes the new law will benefit the plural community as a whole. He described the polygamist community as being vast and various different groups of people, saying it will let them open up. Sister Wives fans follow the deteriorating relationship between Meri and Kody Brown, and even Christine feels some sorrow about it. Fans know she's super jealous of the other women in the family. So, it's probably worse than fans know. Ever since the catfishing incident in 2015, despite all her efforts, Kody seems unforgiving and downright cruel sometimes. Sister Wives, Meri and Kody Brown's toxicity affects the other wives like Christine. Previous seasons of the TLC show revealed that Kody regrets ever marrying Meri. Each season, fans see them visit therapists trying to find some way back. But in the current season, Kody seems disinterested. The coronavirus pandemic made the situation for the whole family harder. And, teasers reveal that on March 21st, Kody confesses that these days, they hardly ever see Meri. On occasions, she meets up with the rest of the family. As for Kody, he only sees her once in a blue moon. The sister wives couple don't even seem like frenemies these days. Kody claims he never calls her. But mostly, it seems she's alone. In fact, he never takes Meri out on a date either. Naturally, Meri stresses and feels unhappy. So yes, more tears flow on the show. She misses physical touch and hugs and talks about not getting enough to survive. While fans urge her to just get out, Meri seems determined to stay for the family. But even that seems to take a toll on people like third wife, Christine. Us Weekly reported that Christine opened up about the problems between Meri and the sister wives patriarch. She indicated that the whole situation becomes almost unbearable for her. Christine wishes that somehow, she could do something about it. However, nothing she says really might make any difference to Kody. And, it's been really sad, she noted. Over on Instagram, fans see how hard Meri works on herself. She tries to look and sound positive, but she seems stuck with nowhere to go. The sister wives' mom of Mariah almost seems to come over as if her continued presence in the family might help the situation somehow. But as Christine notes, it's super heartbreaking to watch. Especially as Meri still nurtures so much hope. Christine admits that Meri comes with a super duper strength of character. But it seems like she gets nowhere. Obviously, Christine points out that every relationship goes through hard times. Nevertheless, fans of the TLC show know that Meri and Kody went wrong years ago. So, it's not just a sudden issue. He has kids with Janelle, so he has motivation to see her. Meri only has one child that is out of the house. He has said he has no reason to put energy into that relationship. What will happen to the others when their kids are gone? Janelle Brown recently speaks to Us Weekly correspondent Christina Garibaldi about the current season of TLC's Sister Wives. While Sister Wives fans are all too familiar with the drama between polygamist husband Kody Brown and his first wife, Meri, fans are able to see a different side of plural marriage thanks to the other three wives. Sister Wives Janelle Brown shares some insight into the lighter side of plural marriage. This tidbit of information comes by way of an inside joke. Apparently, one of the running jokes that Janelle has with the other wives is that she doesn't claim Kody sometimes. With a smile on her face and joy in her voice, Janelle says she'll call and say, "I don't like your husband today." She shares that she'll make that joke with Christine. It should be obvious that this is all in good fun. However, Janelle is quick to clarify that this isn't a diss. She states that she is careful to not circle the drain. She explains that things can get really toxic, but she tries her best to not feed that. Janelle gets real about having a good headspace. Janelle goes on to explain how she tries to stay out of a negative headspace. She shares that once you get into a certain thought process, it is easy to imagine conversations and things that didn't really happen. She shares a quote from a family friend, one Joe Duggar's wives. Janelle says, "Your head is a bad neighborhood." Ultimately, Janelle shares that she feels the ripple from the drama between Kody and Meri. Furthermore, it's easy to assume that regardless of which wife is experiencing problems with Kody, Janelle would feel the ripple. She shares that she and Kody are fine. Also, she's happy that they've weathered the separation. However, it's not clear what separation she's speaking about. Assumably, it's the separation caused by COVID-19 safety precautions. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown links up with us weekly correspondent Christina Garibaldi to shine a light on some things from this season. Undoubtedly, several topics of conversation are going to center around what has the TLC hit show's fans talking. Not surprisingly, Christina Garibaldi wastes no time getting to a heavy-hitting topic. She jumps right into the Kody and Meri Brown drama. Garibaldi recalls how Kody says he quit dating Meri in a recent episode of Sister Wives. Janelle Brown is actively listening as she nods her head. Also, it looks like there is some pain in her eyes. It has to be hard to have a front row seat to watching two people that you care about go through such a painful life experience. While Janelle may not have an active role in Kody and Meri's marriage, that doesn't mean she doesn't care about the people that she's spent a significant amount of her life with. Holding no bars, Garibaldi wants to know if Kody confides details of his other marriages with Janelle. Janelle says, Kody does a very good job of keeping things separate. She elaborates, he doesn't talk about the other wives with me. Janelle proves why fans love her. Proving once again why so many fans love her, Janelle Brown shows that she stays out of the drama. She states that even if Kody did discuss his other relationships with her, she wouldn't want to hear it. In order for this plural relationship to work, it seems that Janelle realizes that she needs to have things separate for the health of her relationship with Kody. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.